Now, when you pay for an Uber or you buy something on Facebook, your payment is processed by a Dutch company called Adyen. Now, the Amsterdam-listed firm is behind mobile wallet services such as Alipay and Apple Pay, and it's adding even more customers, including beating out PayPal as the main payments platform for eBay. Now, Adyen's Chief Commercial Officer, Roelant Prins, joined me earlier, and I started by asking him why we've never heard of his company.
I think it's to do with the fact that Adyen is really focused on helping merchants. We're not a consumer brand. We operate in the background. But hey, if you take an Uber, you buy a Spotify subscription, or maybe here in Singapore you order your groceries for someone like Redmart, right, or take a Grab, it's Adyen at the background and helping the payments.
So you're very much in the background and not a consumer company, as you say. But we know, of course, November is a very busy month. We've got Singles Day on November 11th. We've got Black Friday, Cyber Monday in the US as well. So what are some of the payment habits that you're seeing now from consumers around the world?
So in payments, one thing that you see is that people pay differently everywhere. Payment methods are very tied to culture. So whereas in the UK, in France, in the US, everybody pays with a credit card. Right. In lots of countries across the world, it's different. Across Asia, cash is still a big deal. Mm-hmm. Of course, the wallets are very, very large on mobile across Asia. Right. In Europe, in the Netherlands, Germany, people don't like credit at all. So we pay with debit cards or with internet banking-based methods. So it's very tied to culture, how people pay.
Interesting.
We bring it all together.
We know Singles Day, of course. It's kind of outsold pretty much every other shopping day there is that ever existed. So how much has that in China set the trend for how people shop?
It has a big impact. I think, of course, the numbers are amazing, but you see it spread across the world. And I think in general, these shopping sprees are now becoming a much more popular thing across the world. So Singles Day, up until a few years ago, was really a Chinese thing. Yeah. Nowadays, we are seeing in Europe, in the US, in Brazil, here in Asia, volumes for retailers across the board really rise. Right. So everybody's benefiting from this.
Indeed. Now, very quickly though, I've got a credit card. You said earlier that, of course, trends are different around the world. Here in Asia, it all seems to be about mobile payments. Should I be tossing out my credit cards? Are they still relevant in this day and age?
Yeah, no, I think they're very relevant. I think what's going to change is where you hold your credit card. So do you pull out your credit card every now and then? I think that's going to change.
And that was Roelant Prins from Adyen speaking to me earlier.